In this video, we'll be talking about how to create research questions to get you started on the research process. Imagine you needed a new pair of shoes. You go to the store, walk into the shoe department, and find one of the workers to help you. You explain that you're looking for a pair of blue New Balance sneakers in size 11. The worker will then help you find your perfect shoe in your perfect size. But say you didn't want to go to a store. Maybe you wanted to order online instead. Somewhere like Amazon. Amazon is what we call a database. A database is a website or program that collects things for you to find. Amazon collects things for you to buy. The library catalog collects books for you to read, and HACC even has databases that you can use to find articles for research. But for right now, all you want is shoes, so let's focus on Amazon. Let's try asking Amazon the same question we asked the store worker. Do you have wide-width men's blue New Balance sneakers in size 11? We're asking the exact same question as before, but this time, Amazon doesn't have any results. So, what's going on? Something that we have to keep in mind is that computers aren't people. People look for answers to questions, which is how the worker was able to find our perfect shoe. Computers don't look for answers. Computers can't talk and don't understand questions. When you type something in the search bar, the computer doesn't actually know what blue sneakers are. Instead, the computer is trying to match the words that you've typed to the words in the description of whatever it is you're trying to find. So when you use too many words, the computer gets confused and doesn't know what to do. So how do we fix this? How do we tell the computer to give us exactly what we're looking for? Well, we need to keep it simple by taking away some of the extra words. And we need to type our searches using words the computer understands. But to figure out what those words are, we need to write a cleaner research question to explain what we're looking for. The best way to write a good research question is to use the format, why is this like that? How does this affect that? Or what does this mean for that? For example, why is outer space black? How does stress affect mental health? What do hair coverings mean for the Amish? You can change the words a little, but there should always be two parts to your question, this and that. And notice that none of these questions can be answered with a simple yes or no. These questions are short, but they ask questions about a relationship between two things. Don't ask if something is good or bad. Ask how they're related. Finally, when writing your questions, it's better to have multiple smaller questions than one big complicated question. To keep things simple, break down larger topics into smaller questions. Take a moment to think about your topic. What are some questions you could write? Write down a few ideas, then continue to part 2. Where we talk about how to turn these questions into something computers can understand. This concludes our tutorial on writing research questions. Join us in the next video when we discuss turning our research questions into keywords that connect you to the resources you want to find. For more help, visit us online at hacc.edu/library, where you can chat, email, or text a librarian, or drop by your campus library for more support.